I don't know what you're talking about and this, and you're going to take it to another level. You don't scare me.
You can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime.
Cops aren't immune to correction. Watch when the brass steps in and dumb cops get a hard lesson in authority, proving even those who wear the badge can be put in their place. And that's exactly what this Army veteran did.
What was your first name again?
You think you're going to get that? How long you been out the academy?
Long enough.
How long? We're going to find out. I'm going to pull your name. I'm going to pull how much you make. I'm going to find out your disciplinary records. I'm the wrong one to try, buddy.
So how much cash is that?
About 100 grand.
100 grand. Hey, you don't have time for me to tell you. I was a little frustrated, man, because I'm being treated like a criminal right now, and it's not your fault.
Corrupt cops know no bounds until a battle-hardened Army vet is standing in front of them. Just like this vet who didn't let a tyrant cop barge into his property because of a dumb reason. This is why you don't mess with the Army. January 2023, Officer Colin from the Edgewater Police confronted an Army vet outside his home over a noise complaint. What's crazy is the way he wanted entry into the house without a warrant. Guess he picked the wrong house to mess with.
The puppy's in a cage.
Okay.
This is like the third time you guys came here, bro. So I advise you to go maybe check some notes, because I'm getting tired of it now. It's like becoming harassment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need that call, the call log, whoever called in.
Okay, you can get that from a records department.
I can get it from you as well.
It wouldn't come from me.
Okay, well then I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking. If you're not gonna give me the call log, I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. I'm not answering any more questions.
I'm not trying to be confrontational.
I just told you I'm done talking to you. I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay, then you can go back in your apartment.
And I can stand right here too.
You certainly can. As can I.
See how long you stand there. See how long you waste resources. Because I'm going to get that
I don't
call
understand.
log.
You can get it from
I know,
me,
because I'm tired of you guys harassing me because my puppy's barking, right?
Okay.
So therefore, if
An
it's the same
anonymous-
person that's calling in,
anonymous
I'm going to...
complaint.
And guess what? I'm going to find out who this anonymous person is.
Okay, you can do that.
I know I can, because this is the law, right? It's a FOIA request, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I know.
Right from the get-go, we see a severe lack of respect from the cop. He was running on ego alone and didn't know anything about laws.
I didn't come here with any animosity.
I didn't give you any animosity too. I asked you for a
I'm
call
here.
log. You told me you didn't want to get a call
No,
log,
I
so
didn't
now
tell
I'm
you I
done
didn't want
talking.
to. I told you I have no access.
So then you
Twisting
can
how
call
this
your
works.
dispatch right now and get
That's
it.
not the way it works.
I got it
Just
last
bring
time when you
forward.
came. I'll show you. Yeah, you did. Because I
You
got it
didn't
last
get
time.
any paperwork from any officer.
I didn't need a paperwork. They gave me a number that to call in, which was the report, and it'll give me the person that called in or the time I called in. Okay, well I'm done talking to you. What's your name? What's your name and badge number? Cologne. You guys don't have what's the name? No what's this called? No camcorders, no recording? Why not? When you guys got to get that by, right? Isn't it by law? It's a federal law, right? I'm gonna make sure I do, because I don't like you guys not having. You should always be recording when you speak to a citizen.
Well, that's why you're recording, right?
I know, but you should always be recording, right? As
Hopefully-
a public
hopefully
servant.
they roll 'em out soon.
As a public, I know. I'm
too.
gonna look into that. I'm very so hoping it holds you guys accountable.
What's scary is that this tyrant here wasn't even wearing a body cam. Anything could go wrong, and it was the cop's word against the vets. And we know how much our justice system favors the police.
What was your first name again?
You think you're gonna get that?
Not from you.
Of course. That's why I'm gonna laugh in your face. Ask it again. You know why? Because I know my rights, right?
That's
yeah,
good. You
man.
should.
It's a Fourth Amendment right, right?
You should.
Searches and
Well,
seizures.
search and seizure, that has nothing to do
That has to do with my holding my identity as well. You should maybe. How long you been out the academy?
Long enough.
How long? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna pull your name. I'm gonna pull how much you make. I'm gonna find out your disciplinary records. I'm the wrong one to try, buddy.
Okay.
All right, we'll see.
I'm not trying you.
You
Like I
don't
told
play
you.
with me.
I
I'm not the
came
one to
here-
play
I told
with.
you why I came
Okay,
here.
we'll see if you. We'll see how that works out for you. Right? We'll see how that works out that you come here. But what I advise you to do, right? This is what I advise you to do, right? So maybe you can do your job better, right? Next time somebody calls, tell them he's not even gonna talk to me, right? You understand?
We still
Right?
have to follow up regardless.
You
on
can
every
follow up
complaint.
regarding, and guess what? I don't have to talk to you anytime. Next time, I didn't even open the door just to get this recording. But let's be clear, I don't even have to talk to you, right? This is the third time you guys came, right? The first time, I let you guys see the dog, right? I was very cordial.
Wasn't me.
It doesn't matter. It's the Edgewater Police, right?
Right.
So I let you guys see it. Blah, 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 blah. Got his name, got his thing pulled. Okay, let me see the police report. Oh, can I have your name? You're not getting my name. Going about your business. So the next time you guys come, now I'm getting a little more agitated, right? Because I already showed you the dog. The dog's extremely healthy. She's getting crate trained. You know what crate training is?
I'm not too familiar now.
See, now maybe you guys should read up on that, right? So I think you should maybe do some more education, right? But if a dog's whining like this, Barking doesn't mean she's being abused.
It's clearly visible how this wasn't the first time Edgewater police harassed this vet.
When I asked my headquarters to check, they said they didn't have anything on record, so.
Well, damn, they're not doing their job correctly because I have it on record. Just like I got this on record right now, I got it on record. But it's good to know that they don't have it.
Has the dog been being crate trained for a while?
Doesn't matter how long the dog's been
Obviously,
crate
if
trained.
you're aggravated by this, it must have been going on for a while, right?
I'm aggravated by your presence. It don't matter if you came last week, if you came a month ago. I'm aggravated that this is the third time, right? Let's be clear. The third time you guys came about somebody calling about my dog whining, right? That's the third time. This is the exact same reason you just came to my door. That's why I'm aggravated, right? So the next time somebody calls, let's be clear. I want you to put this in the note, right? Put it down as good citizen, right? And that's what you can put my name in as your report, right? Do whatever you want to do, right? You can do whatever you want to do, right?
Okay.
As can I, right? Because I follow the law, right? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm tired of this, right? So I don't care that a person calls. I call and say, hey, a dog is barking. You guys are going to come every time? Hey, a dog is barking. You guys are going to come every time?
Yeah.
That's a waste of resources. That's a waste of resources. It's not a noise complaint, bro. You're just talking about a dog barking, bro. My dog. I can't control. Can you control a dog barking? Can you control? I'm standing out here talking to you right now. This is a noise complaint. Stop right. Let's stop right here. I want this on record. I'm standing out here right now. The dog is on record. It's being recorded. The dog has been whining and been barking the whole entire time I've been out here. And you're telling me this is a noise complaint? Let's be clear. I want this on record.
Yeah.
This is a noise complaint?
Yes.
Okay, file me a noise complaint. I'm going to take it to court.
What do you mean? I'm not saying you're going to get charged with a noise complaint.
You know why? Because it's not a noise complaint. Because it's not one.
It is a noise
Right, and when you come here, you realize this is not one, right? So then it's not. How far you have to be decimal? What's the decimal level on a noise complaint? And how far does it have to be for you to hear it? Right, you're going to follow the statute. Okay, well then we're not talking about noise complaint because you don't know what you're talking about.
This cop was just saying the first thing that was coming to his mind, but he had no arguments or knowledge of the law to back it up. For those of you interested in what the vet said, the decibel limit for a noise complaint in a residential area is about 70 decibels.
You're not going to continuously harass me over a dog whining. It's not happening. I know the law, and if you want to play that game, let's take it to another level. You don't scare me. You will never intimidate me. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and there's nothing you can do to me. You have zero authority over me until I break the law, which I have not done.
Okay.
So I don't know what you're talking about and this, and you're going to take it to another level. You don't scare me. Not even in line. So what's this another level? I just told you. I called your bluff. I said, hand me the noise complaint. You won't do it. You know why? Because it's not a noise complaint. You just, why did you bring it up then?
It's called, the call is a noise complaint. Neighbors calling about the
And
noise.
then you should come back and then you should call back to this anonymous person, right? They're anonymous. They don't want to put their name on record, right? They're anonymous. They want to hide behind this complaint. This is harassment.
This might be the worst day of Officer Colin's career. I don't even think his boss has ever called out his BS like that. He was left speechless and the power dynamic just shifted.
And I'm being as cordial as possible, right? I'm going to start getting extremely disrespectful when you guys come knock on my door next time, right? It's going to be a show. I'm not going to use
I'll
these
make sure that's in the
terrible
notes too.
Yeah, put that. Say he's going to be extremely disrespectful, right? He's going to make sure he exercises his First Amendment to the T, right? To the T of the law, right? I'm going to make sure I use as many words as I want to describe my feelings that you guys want to continuously harass me over an anonymous complaint.
Okay.
I don't think you guys should do that anymore. I'm tired of it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing else, sir.
Okay, you can go about your business and get back to your job. You're dismissed.
I'm dismissed. Okay.
Yeah, you're dismissed. Cologne.
There's number 6 too.
Yeah, I got it before.
Okay. Well, you have a good day, right?
You do the same, man. I hope you learned something.
No.
You didn't? Why you guys don't have partners, man? You should have a partner with you.
I got a partner. I
Where's your partner?
don't need a partner for something like this.
Of course, he didn't learn anything, and after all that grilling, this tyrant seemed like he was on the edge of tears. He can write bruised ego in the findings of his report.
Can't you kind of like gauge the call, right? And get more like investigate.
You can never take any chances.
You gotta investigate more, right? Like get some more information.
Well, that's why I came to talk to you.
I mean, but then now you're harassing me, man. I don't want to be bothered.
I just came to get more information, like you said.
But why? I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to. Right, because there's no evidence of a crime. Right, I know I can follow you out here. You know why? Because I'm free. You came to me. I didn't come to you. Did I call you?
Absolutely.
Right. So therefore,
Call us.
nah, I won't call you. I don't never. I handle
You
my
just
own.
said you could call us.
I said that when I hear a noise, I'm being facetious. Do you don't understand satire?
No, I do.
Obviously, Why would I be as ridiculous as this anonymous caller? Every time I call the police, hey, let me dial 911 when I hear a noise, that would be ridiculous.
Want to come?
Yeah, come on, let's take a trip.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
You work?
Yeah, man, I do a lot of work,
What do you do
actually.
for work?
Make a lot of money, man. Residual income. You gotta have multiple streams of income,
Residual.
right? Residual. You know what that means? Dude, do you know what the word residual means? Come
Specifically
in.
what?
Nah, man, that's business. You never ask a man how they make their money.
Okay.
Why would I tell you that? You're a police officer, buddy. Come on, man. You should know. You should know by now. I'm smarter than that. You couldn't even get my name, but you're gonna get how I make my money? Come on, buddy. You should know I like my privacy.
The kind vet humbly escorted Officer Colin back to his vehicle so he could take his tyrant and go bother someone else. This interaction was a masterclass in how to exercise your rights. This should be taught in seminars so people can see how easy it is. While the last vet came out of the incident unscathed, this next one lost too much because of some egotistical cops. A routine traffic stop on February 19, 2021 turned into a bizarre incident when a retired Marine, Stephen, confessed to possessing $100,000 in cash. What happened next would start a one-of-a-kind lawsuit in the history of America.
Hey, good morning, Trooper Brown to Vet Eye Patrol. How are you today? I'm doing great. Hey, the reason I'm stopping you, we have a special enforcement campaign going on. We're trying to educate drivers about violations they may not realize they're committing, but we're seeing a big increase in crashes out here. First, applaud you on your driving. You drive great. You're driving really slow. It appears that you're trying to drive safely under the speed limit. I appreciate that. I just want to talk about your following distance, especially around commercial vehicles. Came up behind a red and blue tanker truck, a little bit too close behind him. Yeah, you gotta navigate that. You got your driver's license with you?
Sure.
Awesome.
I appreciate you, by the way.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Do you have a registration card with you?
Well, it's a rental car here.
Okay.
So I do have my rental. If you don't mind, it's underneath.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Any weapons in the vehicle?
That's
Oh, perfect. Yeah. If you can grab the rental contract, that'd be great, man. You said your daughter lives up in Portola?
No, 2 daughters.
Okay. They both have in Portola?
Yes.
Come on over here, man.
All right.
You a fighter?
A fighter?
Yeah, you got a tap-out shirt on.
Well, I've got a lot of training. I'm a retired Marine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What'd you do for the Corps?
Well, I was a data chief initially, but
Okay.
then they changed the MOS to cybersecurity chief.
Okay. When'd you get out of the Corps?
I got out about 2 years ago.
Give me a second, man. All right. Just hang right there. Ever been in trouble with law enforcement before?
Never.
Okay. Hey, while I'm working on this, let me ask you something, man. This is going to sound kind of weird. Part of my job out here is I do what's called highway interdiction. I look for people that are smuggling contraband through our state, across the country, weapons, humans, drugs, illicit currency, things like that. Anything in the vehicle I should be aware of? Okay. No firearms? No explosives? Okay. Are there any drugs in the vehicle? Cocaine?
I don't move well.
Yeah, I gotta ask all these silly questions, right? Okay. Any large amounts of United States currency in the vehicle? Okay. What's a large amount of U.S. currency to you? Okay. So there's over 10,000 in there? Okay. How much money you got in there? Okay. Well, fair enough. Would you give me permission to search your vehicle today? That's okay with you? Okay, perfect.
This is where Stephen made his first mistake. You never let the cops search your vehicle unless they have a warrant.
Reach out this way.
I'm out to see my daughters.
Right on. Out here in Reno? Out here in Reno?
Well, California.
They doing okay?
I know you guys are suspicious. I'll ask lots of questions so I can get to. Yeah, I'm not really worried about anything, so I'll give you any information you want.
This man was just visiting his kids, and he showed no signs of being a threat or being related to a gang. But these corrupt pigs couldn't care less.
You're a pretty girl. We go play.
Do this to everybody, or
I just stopped out with you. Our job is to look for traffickers. I'm not saying you are, or
I'm a retired Marine.
yeah, like I said, I don't know. I was just called here to help out.
Must be the haircut.
Is it? I don't know. I almost got the same if I would put it down. I don't know.
He's gonna find a large amount of cash in there.
Is he?
That's okay because I got my receipts in there too. So
How much cash?
a lot.
Hey, he said there's a large amount of cash in there.
I already told him.
Oh, did you? Okay. Cool.
But in the same bag, you're gonna find all my Bank of America and all my receipts. I don't trust banks, so I keep cash.
Oh, do you?
So
Okay.
I don't have anything to hide from you guys. And I know it's not illegal to keep a large amount of cash either. So,
Nope, not at all. How much cash you got?
probably about 100 grand.
100 grand? Oof. Have you ever been stopped before and had money taken from you? From the government?
These troopers had no right to question him like that. Stephen should have used his right to an attorney to dodge all those questions.
There's some receipts in here though. But
You said you put receipts on. Show us the money.
okay. All right, man. So here's the deal. All right. I think you're a good guy. I don't know.
I'm a good guy.
So how much cash is that?
About 100 grand.
100 grand. Okay. So as you know, right? I'm a vet. He's a vet. You're a vet. It's not illegal to carry currency. That's currency.
No, sir, it's not.
It does, though, make us ask some questions on why someone has 100,000. I can understand why you don't trust banks, especially in this day and age right now.
Discipline and lots of savings. That money right there is for my 2 daughters.
Okay. You gonna give it to them on this trip or no? Or that's just your nuts?
That's my money and my two daughters' money and nobody else's.
Okay.
I take that money right there and I buy them things. I put food on the table. I buy them clothes with that right there.
Fair enough.
And that's me looking at you man to man in your eyes and telling you exactly what that is.
This was years of hard work. Stephen served his country and risked his life for all these savings. This level of treatment with a vet is an insult to everything America stands for.
So, what is the source of the currency that you have there?
Sources in how do I make my money?
Yeah.
I'm a retired U.S. Marine. I get money from the VA for my disability. And it's money that I have earned from my employment, my job, doing IT work for a hospital. Sure.
Why do you transport bulk currency like that?
Well, there's nothing illegal about it.
No.
It's I keep it on my person and I secure it.
Okay. So for security?
I don't trust banks. That's
Okay.
why I have a large amount of currency there with all the receipts, which I keep in there for this type of purpose, in case anybody questions it. And if those receipts get looked into, you'll see that those are my accounts that those deposits are made for, or those withdrawals are made for.
This behavior is exactly why people turn against authorities and lose trust in the government. Instead of helping, they seemed more focused on causing trouble for the public.
Hey, so you said you're okay with this going with your phone?
What do you want to go through my phone? What are you looking for?
Just trying to verify everything's correct like you've been telling us.
The only thing I'm authorizing you guys to do is make the last phone call I made just to verify that I was going to take that entire, that brand loan to get it fixed.
Okay.
But I mean, you got personal pictures and stuff on there. I don't want you guys looking at the pictures and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I want both of your pictures if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
So I can look at everything else but your pictures?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine? Okay.
I know you don't have time for me to tell you. I was a little frustrated, man, because I'm being treated like a criminal right now, and it's not your fault. I've just had a lot of bad experience with cops. I get it.
It's very, very odd to carry $100K in cash like that.
Yeah, but it's not illegal. But I can understand.
Not illegal, but
I can understand your perspective. And everybody's been very professional. I didn't have anything to hide. That's why I let you search my vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I told the gentleman here I don't trust banks.
But you have 5 different banks you deal with. You got Wells Fargo, you got Plymouth Bank, you got the Bank of America, and then there's one other bank in there. So I mean, you do trust banks.
Well, no, I don't, because if you look at
And
my
your direct deposit has to come to a bank too.
sure it does. It goes to Bank of America. But if you look at my banks, there's no money in it. That's why those receipts. That's why I keep them. So if you call the banks and you ask them, and I'll call them right now and ask, or I can show you what's in my bank accounts.
These cops had unchecked power. No one, let alone a vet, should be humiliated like that.
So how much is in there?
About 100,000.
About 100,000. That money has not been saved up over 20 years. It's newer bills, so they're not 20-year-old bills. And
No.
it's not 100,000.
Okay, well, I'm guessing, and so that's my life savings. I've been saving since I went in the Marine Corps, which is in 2000.
Okay.
So that I've been saving for the last 20 years.
Roger. what we're going to do, I believe there's drug proceeds dog related to it.
Drug proceeds?
Yeah, it's very common, sir. We get people that are trafficking large quantities of marijuana from Northern California to all states east, even from Reno.
Sir, I can tell you right now, there's...
I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, okay? We're going to seize it today, but that doesn't mean we're the final judgment on it. It's going to go through the DEA, okay? So the DEA will contact you, and the DEA will provide you with a means to fight it. You're going to have to provide your pay stubs. You're going to have to provide your other receipts, stuff like that. Okay.
Rookie cops mess up, but this one's BS made him go from a deputy to a mall cop in just 30 minutes.
So, listen, Steve, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay?
Rookie cops are eager, they're enthusiastic, and sometimes they get a serious reality check from someone higher up the food chain. Because in the world of law enforcement, no mistakes go unpunished. Just like in this first one where the rookie cop's first arrest was himself. This rookie cop started his shift and was sent back home to shave. He stopped at Walmart for supplies. He had forgotten his body cam back home, so went to get it. Then he did the dumbest thing and busted his own door down and reported it as a crime.
Complex is 5-6.
Rita Siri Dispatch. This is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie. This is 622. I just got back to my apartment and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just I need to have a unit come out here.
How old are you, Skeet?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations, you know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Sure.
The supervisor was no stranger to rookies messing up and saw straight through his lies, but he was still giving him multiple chances to fess up.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
yes,
was at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir.
So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we gotta help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish. Okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me.
The rookie said he was 21 years old. I think the minimum age somebody should be allowed to be a cop should be at least 25. This guy was way too young to be a responsible cop.
I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay, it's not the end of the world, man, but I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's alright. But here's the thing, man, when you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy, Munoz. Hey dude, I got locked out, I had to kick my freaking door, probably gonna be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you're gonna have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. Okay. So why did you kick it?
Did get locked.
You got locked out? And couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
It was all that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. Alright.
They noticed a child-sized boot print on the door and immediately knew it was him. I feel like I'm watching a child get scolded by his dad. He's definitely not ready to be a police officer.
I need you to take off your gear. Okay? So, you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay? Keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future, but you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime, all right? I think maybe, you're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now, I barely at a level of maturity where I was there. Okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this. But these things happen. You're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call. And this could be an important life lesson. Okay? But at the same time, now that with our department anyway, your credibility not so good. Okay? I'm just being straight with you.
He got fired because the detective realized if he lied about this, imagine what he would lie about during an arrest. The guy lost his job, got a charge, and still has to pay for the door. Genius.
You want to keep that belt, or you want to just give it back to Pat?
I'll keep the belt. Yeah, because he said he didn't want it anymore, so.
Okay. No problem. Oh, wait, hold it. You can take your phone with you, bud. I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay.
All I can touch is the side and the wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
Wallet and nothing in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you didn't put it in the car, right?
I don't think so. No.
Where'd you set your mail down at?
Back behind the TV.
Imagine lying to a cop who has been on the force before you were even born. Good thing this guy was arrested and fired. He would have abused his badge and been a source of humiliation for the entire PD. While this rookie got caught lying instantly, this next one got grilled for messing up by his senior at the spot. Brittany, who'd previously been assaulted by Officer Patrick Akers, saw him driving in New Braunfels, Texas on November 6, 2023, and well, let's just say she wasn't thrilled. Her reaction? A middle finger. Akers' response? Prepare for some serious overreach.
So this is that female, Trevino. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails the single left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second to make contact with her. How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay.
I know who you are.
That's fine. Well, the reason why you're being...
over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why...
You are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything, ran over here like a crazy person.
Okay, well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and step out of the car. Step out of the car. I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
Officer Akers' demeanor shifts notably the moment Brittany references their past interaction. His tone becomes defensive, and he repeatedly interrupts her attempts to explain the situation. This reaction suggests a consciousness of wrongdoing. However, the incident escalates further, and his anger continues to rise.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detaining her in cuffs?
He's done illegal to me.
Okay, all right. We'll just put some of the violence up from him. You're under arrest for fail to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Stay still.
I'm sorry. You guys just know this is bullshit. You guys just know it is. You guys know it is. You're under arrest. Grab my phone. Please grab my phone.
We'll get it. You want me to transport, or you think better?
No, Danny can do it.
Danny, would you mind just transporting? You don't have to do anything else other than transport.
It's only when a senior officer arrives, humbles Patrick, and teaches him a lesson. The officer asks him to turn off his body camera to spare him the embarrassment, so we have to rely on the audio from a phone call instead.
What's that? Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
I'm going to turn this off. You off?
Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
Why are we arresting her for a traffic infraction?
Well, she comes down the street, comes right towards me. As I'm walking back by the car to do nothing, she flicks me off. And then as she does that, she gets on the lane and fails the signal lane change. You guys, it's going to be an issue?
Huh?
You think it's going to be an issue?
Given your history,
Yeah.
so any other person you would write a ticket to, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you have to treat every interaction. So if you would normally write a ticket to this person for this is something that you would normally write a ticket for. Then it's write a ticket for.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead and please do it?
For the plate for Charles Paul 5990 for anniversary Multi-Partner 4 more blue code.
PD 35, cancel order. 217, can you bring it back to 3? Take the handcuffs off. Alright, so let's write the ticket and go about it that way.
Sounds good.
All you're going to do is give her more ammo. Right?
Yep.
So write the ticket, just fill it out.
The officers then try to explain everything to her and somehow end up blaming the whole thing on her. They don't even apologize for Officer Patrick's overreaction.
You're good to go. So I understand that you flicked the officer off. That's not. So my question was, did you flick the officer off?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. Regardless of what your history is with Officer Akers, your intense hate caused you to flick him off, and then you committed a traffic violation. Okay? Had you just gone on about your day and not worried about flicking people off or anything like that, none of this would have happened.
I know, but...
It just... Oh, I did? No, I didn't. Let me get your signature on it. So, here's the thing, right? Had you just gone on about your day, right? So, your intense hatred is causing you to do other things that is drawing attention to you.
I understand what you're saying.
You need to move on with your life and move along.
At this point, the cop was literally just gaslighting her. Everyone has freedom of speech, and no matter how distasteful it may be, flipping off a cop is still her right.
It's not for you. I'm always, you know, I'm always. And I never thought this situation ever could have happened in a million million years. I never would have thought.
I'm not here to debate this situation with you. I watched the video. I know everything that occurred. Okay? I know about the court stuff, everything that occurred. If Officer Akers had done anything wrong, he wouldn't be here right now. Right? That's 100% true. It is. So you need to move on and not be running around flicking people off. Right? I get it. That's your First Amendment. If you want to flip people off, but what it did is it caused you to create a hazard into a traffic infraction right in front of an officer. Right? With your citation, we're all complete, so you're good to go whenever you want. But, correct?
I understand that bad things will happen to me if I do anything.
No, that's not what anybody's saying. Right? You flicking people off has caused you to do a traffic infraction right in front of an officer and caused you to get a ticket. Right? You can choose to be defined by your past, or you can decide what you want to do. Right? If you choose to be defined by what happened to you in the past, then you will always continue to be that person. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
This case was a prime example of how a bruised ego can make a cop do dumb stuff. Do you think the officer should be punished for turning his body camera off? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. And if you liked this one, be sure to check out this next one too.
Here's my ID right here. You want to ask it questions? Hey ID, has Jeff committed any crimes, or is he suspected of committing any crimes?
Something that is a little too common nowadays is a police officer abusing their power. They truly believe they can have it all, until time finally catches up to them.
Dude, you're not gonna do that. All right? You just did that to me, bro. You just shoved me in the doorway. You're gonna come on. We're not gonna do that. You shoved me. Yeah. You're
That means look at me. You ain't nothing. I've been here for 10 years. You nothing.
No cop is squeaky clean these days. Every one of them has their fair share of disgusting acts during their careers. These are some of those cops who got caught doing them. Just like this gang of cops who violated a black man.
Taser. To arrest 3 Americans for saying, you better back off.
It's rare to see a police officer held accountable for wrongdoing, but today we'll show you shocking cases where corrupt cops were caught red-handed and punished for their crimes. Especially this first one where 3 fully grown officers bullied and then man. On October 23, 2024, Charlotte County police officers arrived in Sandy Pine Drive on a disturbance call. 42-year-old Elroy Clark called to inform that a tenant on his property was acting erratically. When officers did a background check on Elroy, they found that he had an outstanding warrant. That's when things started to get out of hand.
Hey, come here. Come here. Elroy. It is. It is. You got a warrant for your You got a warrant for your arrest. Listen. Calm down. No one's calm down. Don't listen to that man. Take off your glasses. What is your name? It's okay. What's your name? Take off my soldiers. Ben Day. It's not Ben Day. I got your picture pulled up, man. That is not Elroy. That is not me. How are you going to tell me who I am? Because I got proof. I got your picture. That's proof? I have your ID. Shit. I have your ID. That's shit. You shit in your hands. And in your car. Calm down. You're on my land. You're telling me to calm down? You got a warrant for your arrest. I've been here peacefully making things happen in my world, in my space. I'm allowed to do that. I haven't troubled anyone. There's been no crime. There's no crime. It's a civil matter, and I said leave. That's all that matters. Put your hands behind your back. Listen, it's a civil matter. I am calm, and it's not about to be. It's not about to be. I want to stay calm.
Obviously, Clark was upset that he had a warrant. That's understandable. But the main thing was that he was unarmed.
If you fail to comply with what I just said, put your hands behind your back. Listen, I don't take what I'm doing to you. Listen, you're about to get tased. For what? You have a warrant for your arrest. I do not have a warrant. Put your hands behind your back. I am Ben Day. Who's the warrant for? For you. For who? For you. Who's who? Who's you? Listen. Who's you? Put your hands behind your back. I am Ben Day. Do you hear what I said? Do you have an ID? I am Ben Day. I own my property. I'm not operating. I don't know what that is. You're about to get tased. I'm not yet. You're going to tase me on my land. Now, hey, do not touch me. Put your hands behind me. Do not touch me. I'm telling you, do not touch me. I'm going to tase you. Tase me, it's going to get hot in this bitch. And I'm telling you, it's going to get hot. I'm telling you, it's going to get hot. I don't care. Go ahead. I'm going to tase you. All right. Put your hands behind your back. Listen. Put your hands behind your back. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Go ahead. Don't touch me, though. You're not touching me. Hey, why is this from me? They're all safety. Taser.
After multiple commands, both officers deploy their tasers on Clark. His body is almost frozen in place. Now this was the time to tackle him and handcuff him. But what does the officer do? Well, see for yourself.
Get on the ground. I gave you everything in this nice street. On the ground, please. I gave you everything. On the ground. I gave you everything. Stay on the ground. Do not touch me. If you touch me, you're gonna see something you don't want to see. Alroy, come on. Get on the ground. Come on. Get on the ground. You know, let's make this peaceful. This is peace and love. This is peace and love. Come on, Elroy. This is peace and love. Get on the ground. Peace and love. Just get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Don't touch me. Elroy. Come on. I'm not Elroy. What is your name again? I'm Guy.
He pepper sprays him, but is still unable to take him down. Clark was pretty resilient, but even now he had no ability to harm the cops. He was outnumbered and didn't even have any shoes on. Now this is where we see that Clark actually obeyed the commands. He was told to put his hands behind his back, which he did, but he was still continuously being tased by the third officer who arrived on scene. He was tased so much that he had to fight to break free.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Stay down. Stay down. You need a shot, motherfucker. I'm telling you. You need a fucking shot. Dr. Work. Get on the ground. Dr. Work. You're incompetent. Get on the ground. What? Not legally. Not right now. No one's gonna get murdered. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Hey, shut up. Get on the ground. That's my brother. Hey, come on. It's a civil matter. Get on the ground. This is a beanbag. This is a beanbag. You don't want this. Trust me. All right, you know what? Listen, get on the ground. You don't want this. You'll get water later. You'll get water later. You can get on the ground now. Food.
At this point, the officers brought out a bigger non-lethal, but Clark was just asking for water. He was clearly tired and wanted to surrender.
Less lethal. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I know. Get on the fucking ground, dude. Get on the ground.
Officers fired non-lethals, which were a severe source of pain for Clark, so much so that he darted to an officer for cover. Little did he know that this officer would unload his service weapon into him.
Get on the ground!
Deep breath. In, out. In. Hey, look at me. No. Come on, face this way. Deep breath. Deep, no. Me.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm good. I know. Deep breath. I want to hear deep breaths. Like that. One more, come on. Come on. This ain't enough, come on. Hey, just shot him. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. I got you. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
Alex, I got you. Come on.
How lethal was Clark's dash going to be? The use of the officer's service weapon was unwarranted. He should not have done that. It was 3 against a 42-year-old who was tased, pepper sprayed, tackled, and beaten.
As you can see, they tried everything they could. They used every piece of tool they had in their non-lethal toolbox. But in the end, Mr. Clark's decision to attack Magoon, he made that lethal decision.
Clark passed away in the hospital. This was a miscarriage of justice, nothing more. The sheriff may try to defend his deputy, but even he knew he was wrong when he shot an unarmed man. This next case follows a group of auditors visiting the same location where their buddy was arrested just 5 days ago for cursing at Captain Colin Lillard, a Dover marshal. Freedom of speech is in the Constitution, and nobody was going to stop these guys from expressing their rights. And by the end of this case, you'll see why this guy is a total piece of...
You didn't ask me that. You didn't ask me that. You can get out. I'm telling you.
It's all the same building. We're at the Dover City Hall. The Dover Marshal building is the same building. We're gonna go in here, try to talk to the chief or assistant chief and make some FOIA requests. And then we're gonna do a little interview with some people that got arrested right here in front of the marshals. And then I have a little surprise for us.
Oh, there he is. He's right there. You want to come talk to us?
Hey, can you talk? Hey, here's the chief. He's on the other side of that door right there. Oh, now we just tried to wave him out here to talk to us, but he doesn't want to, apparently.
He don't got nothing to say.
What did he say just a second ago when we were trying to get him to come out and talk? Why didn't he come out and talk? Oh, is that the assistant chief, though?
I'm not gonna listen to y'all. Y'all are bullying.
We're asking a question. Is that the assistant chief? Is that okay? That's all. How is that bullying? By asking who that was. That's not bullying. You're bullying right now.
The whole government building was filled with spineless goons that obeyed all the commands Lillard asked them to. Lillard himself was too scared to come out and talk. The auditors weren't holding guns, they were holding cameras, and that's what he feared more.
So I'm over there with Garrett. We are filing a Freedom of Information Act request to get all the cameras. These guys are just kind of hanging out across the street, and tell me what happened.
Well, we walked out of the Mexican restaurant, and he rolls up to my truck. It says, hey, Arkansas State Code says that you can't have letters no bigger than ½ an inch on my window.
What?
And then he flipped him off.
He told me, so be careful, you're doing that in public space again. He goes, you'll go back to jail. He goes, don't worry, baby, I got that for $160.
Oh, dude, he's about to see my signs a lot bigger than your finger.
I'll help you carry them. I don't.
Yeah, he's a little aggressive right now, so I don't want to step over there.
Dude, well, I just tried to get him to come talk to me, and he wouldn't.
Oh, he's not going to.
So, Captain Lillard wants to double down. He arrests a guy for saying the F word. He says inside the city hall, so he arrests him. Apparently, he's never heard of Cohen versus California. He then sees the guy a week later, and he flips the cop off. He flips off the captain, and Captain Lillard says, "You better quit using that middle finger in public. You're about to go to jail again." This was today, actually. So here we are. Let's see if he wants to take me to jail.
This was a bold move by the auditor. This was bound to hurt the fragile ego of the captain. Keep in mind, distasteful as it is, expressing your constitutionally protected rights isn't a crime.
I never touched your car, son. I never touched your car, son. I'm not gonna have to do shit, son. I'm not doing shit.
Okay. Don't you touch the car.
I never
okay?
touched it.
Matter of fact, just go ahead and step away.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm straight. Yeah. You're a coward, by the way.
Yeah.
You arrest people for saying.
Well, you know what? It's disorderly conduct.
No,
if you
it's
say
not.
it in the right context.
No, it's not.
In the right place.
No, it's not.
Dude,
I promise you, it's not. Can I tell you a couple things that?
Well, listen,
I
I know the case law on it. Okay?
Oh, what is it then? Well, then why'd you arrest someone over if you know the case law?
Because it's in a public place.
It's
okay?
allowed to be. Cohen versus California was in a city hall. Cohen versus California was in a city hall. You dumbass. You ignorant piece of shit who arrests free Americans for saying. Who arrests free Americans for saying. You better back off.
You threatening them?
Get out of my face. Get out of my face, you
Dude, I'm here. You're here.
You step to me. You step to me. You have bad breath. Get out of my face.
Nice, ain't it?
You're a coward little bitch. You are a coward, anti-American bitch.
You don't even
You're
know.
anti-freedom. You ain't
Hey,
nothing.
why do y'all hate? Why y'all hate on
You
cops?
ain't nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Because you don't follow the law.
I don't.
Hey, I gave you.
He first came out aggressively at the auditor, but when he realized that he was outnumbered and more than 5 cameras were recording footage he'd have to answer to in court, he started laughing and smiling like it was a joke.
Hey, listen, you just turn that off. Talk to me. I'm not.
No. I don't do
I'm not making you. I'm not making you a YouTube video. Thanks. No.
What?
I'll talk to you. I don't want to talk to a YouTube video.
Well, but then you're going to say things that I can't verify.
Dude, I'll talk to you. Well, if you don't trust me, you got no business talking to me anyway. If you think I'm.
Well, why would why would I trust you when you already infringed on a citizen's rights already?
Dude, it's this is a one-on-one
Why'd
conversation.
you still do that?
It's a one-on-one conversation.
Because you're a
you want to
tyrant?
come in?
Sure.
Come on, trash. Yeah, you supposed to do that to try to intimidate the public. That's all you did it for.
Willard thought he could single out the least aggressive of the bunch, but he was oh so wrong if he thought he was the one to easily back down.
Can you tell me if you believe that it was disorderly conduct?
Oh yeah,
Freedom of speech?
I wouldn't have arrested him if he wouldn't have been disorderly. Here, I'll show you the law on it if you like.
I've read the law extensively.
Okay, well, then,
I'm familiar with it.
Well, recite it to me.
I said I'm familiar with it.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
This is your job. You tell me about. You tell me.
Let's
about
pull it up. If you. Why don't you want to know the law?
I do know the law.
Okay, well let's look it up. Okay. But
So did you have any prior interactions with Mr. Duos or his brothers?
Dude, I'm not here for your video, man. You turn your video out, I'll talk to you. I'm not interested in you putting these out trying to make money off of it or whatever it is y'all do. This is
more about accountability of public officials. Yeah. This isn't about trying to shame you. It's not. He is.
Yeah, he is for sure.
I assure you that. And honestly, if you give me a reason to not.
I don't know you guys from anybody. Like I'm like singling people out to try to mess with their lives. Arkansas Law 571-207-3. In a public place uses abusive or obscene language or makes an obscene gesture in a manner likely to provoke a violent or disorderly response.
Eventually, Lillard couldn't get his brainwashing through to this auditor, so he had to lead him out of his office.
I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, well, no, do you want to learn something?
It offends me.
Hey.
Not while I'm looking at it.
Look up.
Me.
Okay, then don't look at it.
You are offending.
Here you go. I got it down so you can't see it. Are you okay? So look up Cohen versus California on your computer.
I don't have time to do that. I'm trying to.
Well, then you'll see what I'm doing completely legal, and you being offended doesn't stop it from being legal. So I'm just trying to teach you something.
Willard probably saw the commotion in the office and came as fast as he could to get back at the auditors.
Okay. I'm not doing anything.
There you go.
Listen, Cohen versus California.
They're trying to work in here. They're trying to work in here.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Cohen versus California was inside City Hall. That's what I'm doing.
Well, go do it in California, man.
No, that's a Supreme Court case rule for the whole United States, bro. Okay. Don't touch me. Get the out of my face, too.
Dude. Okay, see, that's what just got this last guy.
Do it. Do it.
I mean, we got ladies here that are not law enforcement.
It doesn't matter. It's free speech, bro. Freedom. Learn it. It's freedom. Get out of people's face. You're making a bigger scene than I ever was. Get out of here.
You're up here harassing these ladies.
I wasn't. I walked in and she freaked out. Otherwise, I wasn't going to say anything to her. She freaked out. All I was trying to say, nicely, I said, look up Cohen versus California. Nicely.
Is this what you need to have meaning in your life? Really?
He just couldn't get the law through the thick ego of his. And eventually, Lillard was about to make another mistake.
Stop touching me. It's on 5 cameras.
How about if you just step back a little
How about you? Stop getting in my face.
Dude, I can get anywhere.
If you kiss me, I'll make out with you so much harder than you make out with me. I will give you so much tongue if you do. Come here, baby. Come here, handsome.
Touch me, touch me.
Give me a kiss. Give me a little kiss. Loser.
I told you to leave me alone. You guys ain't intimidating.
Hey, guess what?
We're not here to intimidate. We're
here to
You may not. We're here to educate.
Why did you arrest him? Hey, well, why did you arrest him? Hey, Dillard, why'd you arrest him?
Well, those were some really unconventional tactics to de-escalate the situation. That's all I can say. But Lillard was about to make a grave mistake.
Thank you. All right, what's your name?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, well, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Disorderly. You get what you wanted.
How am I disorderly? How am I disorderly? How am I disorderly?
Y'all get premium YouTube.
How am I disorderly?
Huh? Using foul language in public
I'm
place.
allowed to, dude.
Yeah, okay, well, I just talked to the prosecutor and he feels different.
Well, he doesn't know. And you're about to get into yourself a lot of trouble, brother.
Well, gladly. There you go.
In the books.
There you go.
The prosecutor will be in the same boat as you. Hey, you might want to be a little more chill on him.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
Dude, you're not gonna do that. All right? You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You just shoved me in the doorway. You're gonna come on. We're not gonna do that.
Oh, yeah. You're out. Dude, we're doing middle of arrest. You guys ain't getting up here in the middle while I'm trying to work. Get out the door now.
I ain't outside the door. I'm outside the door.
Now you guys get out. I've had enough.
Hey, don't
out. Come on. We're doing middle of arrest. You guys ain't getting up here in the middle while I'm trying to work. Get out the door now. We're doing middle of arrest. You guys ain't getting up here in the middle while I'm trying to work. Get out the door now.
Busting my lip.
I'm outside the door. Stay there.
Now you guys get out. I've had enough.
Hey, don't
touch me. Listen, I'm trying to work here.
You ain't working.
Back off.
You're being a punk bitch.
Request medical. Request medical. Don't say a word. Not another word. Yeah.
Back up.
The Dover's fixing to be on, brother. I told you not to mess with me. Hope y'all ready for that one. I want your phone too, ma'am. You did that on while you was on duty.
I got his phone. I guess I'll just give it to him. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Peaceful. No following, screaming in cars.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep it peaceful.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So I just reported an assault to the Polk County Sheriff, and he drove away.
This was probably the worst thing Lillard could do. Kissing the auditor would have been way better for him since he wouldn't lose his career over it. I'm still waiting to see what happens next in this case.
I see you busted lip, brother.
He choked me inside.
I believe you. I hope you got videos in the back.
He choked me inside.
I believe he did, brother. I got you.
He choked my neck. Inside, he choked me.
I see the red
In
marks.
the chair. He threw me down and choked me. I swear to God.
I see the red marks. You might want to start that car up this time, not walk away from it.
You'd have to be drunk to do something stupid like that, but these next cops took that too literally.
I'm a Pinellas County deputy. Okay. My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
There's nothing quite like seeing a bad cop get called out on their BS. And when it's their own boss doing it, even better. These cases show that sometimes corrupt officers need to be put in their place. Just like this drunk driving cop. On 14th March 2024, a female Florida police sergeant was pulled over for driving recklessly. And by the looks of her, she seemed wasted.
Come out the car.
Me?
Come out the car.
Go ahead.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Come to the back of the car. Are you serious, Sarge?
What's up?
Really? You see how you're driving?
I have a friend with me.
Hey Gomez, you on? Give me a note too, please. Stay in the back of the car, please. Stay right here. Sarge, stay right here.
All right, gonna be performing some field sobriety testing today, okay? Are you willing to take this test?
Absolutely.
So, are you wearing any, you have any contacts?
No.
No? Okay, so what about your shoes? Would you like to take your shoes off? No. Okay. So we're gonna come over here?
It's downright embarrassing to see your juniors call you Sarge right after they pull you over for drunk driving. What's even more embarrassing are the tantrums she had on the way back.
Treat me like this, like an animal? My own people? On me? I'ma sue the behind the gun. I'ma expose all that. They can take a sergeant to jail. They can take you to jail. Okay? That mean look at me. You ain't nothing. I've been here for 10 years. You nothing. So you come in here, you make your money, you get the out. Okay?
She tried flexing her years of experience on her juniors, like that's supposed to make her any better. She said she was sober, but she passed out in the back seat, woke up, and started giving the officer financial advice.
I opened a car business. Okay. So when they opened the internal affairs against me in October, January, I was like, oh, I gotta find something to do. I opened a car. You see that car I had them? Yeah, the Mercedes. $130,000.
After Andrea had tarnished her PD's name by her antics, she was fired immediately. But if you thought this cop was drunk, this next one was crazy. Make sure you stick to the end to see how drunk she got by the end of it.
I want to give you every opportunity to show me that you're okay to drive. So you're saying that if I'm not willing to do what you're telling me to, I'm apparently...
On May 17, 2022, now former Pinellas County Deputy Sheriff Shelby Elise Caniglio was stopped by Officer Kristen Higgins with the St. Petersburg Police Department. Shelby tried hard to use her status, but will that work?
Is your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? I'm a Pinellas County Deputy. Okay. And my driver's license, please. Huh? I'm a Pinellas County Deputy. Okay. Do you have your license, registration? No? You don't? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you? No. Okay. Well, I'm a deputy, but... Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons on you? I live right there. Okay. I would normally, but... Do you have some kind of ID or anything on you? My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County Deputy. Okay.
I think she heard you the first time. The reporting officer professionally brushed off any hope of special treatment Shelby wanted. Strangely enough, Shelby kept on acting even more drunk as the traffic stop progressed.
I'm so sorry. You're fine. I put the wrong one. How are you? Hey, how are you? Good. Yeah. What's going on tonight? I have no idea. I'm trying to get home. Oh, okay. Do you know why she pulled you over? She said because I'm driving too fast. Oh, okay. But I'm a Pinellas County deputy, and I'm just trying to get to my house, which is right there. Gotcha. Okay.
She said you were a deputy?
Yes.
Where at?
Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, you're with us? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How long you been with us?
5 years. I mean, I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Listen, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do, whatever it is.
Good.
I live at that light right there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out.
Where are you coming from?
Not even long. You know Gandy Boulevard? Mm-hmm. I picked up someone, brought them over to their house, and then I was going back to my house.
Gotcha.
Because I am just living my life.
I gotcha.
And they actually live with Pinellas. And so I was like, oh, I'll bring you home.
Gotcha.
Boom, 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 boom. Easy.
She's just living her life, speeding and swerving through while drunk out of her mind, just like any other responsible cop. Then she proceeds to flirt with the male cop or something.
So you're Spanish?
Yeah,
you
say where? Honey, you know you speak Spanish? Pero way. Pero way.
Okay. I'm Dominican.
Dominican? Oh, no. No.
What's wrong with that?
Italiano, okay? And I only speak some Spanish,
gotcha.
okay? For the most part, Italiano.
Gotcha.
But she pulled me over. I do what I want.
Okay, can I check your eyes real quick?
Really?
Alright, I want to give you every chance to say that you're fine. Okay. So can I check your eyes real quick?
Shelby just awkwardly spaced out between the officer's questions. She was in no position to be driving around thousands of pounds of metal. She could very easily run someone over or crash out herself.
The point is you were stopped. You're showing signs of impairment.
No, I'm not showing.
Okay. All right. I want to give you every opportunity to show
You know
that
what?
that's not the case.
I want to ask. What signs of impairment was I showing?
You've got bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slurred speech.
Nope. I want to know.
Okay.
Pulling over. What was the signs of impairment?
I'm not gonna.
Because I do not have bloodshot, watery eyes. Because I have contact lenses in my eyes. No, you have to go over it again. I am showing what exactly?
You have bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slurred speech. You have a
But I'm wearing contact lenses.
Okay. You have a strong odor of alcohol coming from your breath.
But I have.
As I said, I'm just conducting an investigation at this point. I want to give you every opportunity. You're saying that you're fine. I want to give you every opportunity to show me that.
There's no way in hell. No way in hell.
Okay. Can I check your eyes real quick? Just make sure that you're okay.
You're gonna check it? No.
Are you? I want to give you some opportunity to participate in some field sobriety tests. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
And if I wasn't willing to do that?
All you have to do is just stand with your feet together and arms down at your sides. So what I'm going to do is follow this red light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is...
Light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is...
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. I don't want you to move your head at all, okay?
If your shoes are bothering you, you can take them off.
That's too fast.
This woman is a road hazard. Slurred speech and red eyes aside, her brain wasn't able to keep up with a simple conversation. And honestly, the tests at this point were just a formality.
This time I'm going to give you the opportunity to participate in 2 more field sobriety tests. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
You think that I'm impaired right now?
As I said,
after eyes. So in the eyes.
This is just too painful to watch. It's like she resets herself every 5 minutes and forgets what she said or did.
Is she new?
Been here longer than I have.
Then why is she doing this? When I live right there. She doesn't care. She wants to fuck people over.
I'm pretty sure that's not what she wants to do.
So 1,009, 1,010, 1,011, 1,012.
Hands on your sides.
1,000. Huh?
Your hands next to you.
Oh, now I forgot which
And now
one.
you may stop.
Oh.
That'll conclude our field sobriety test. What time is it right now without looking, if you have to guess?
12 o'clock.
How much do you have to drink while you were down there?
I didn't have anything to drink.
Okay. Here's the thing. We both know you've been drinking. Okay. By telling us complete lies, like, I know that you're not being honest. Okay? So, I know you had something. I mean, you're a deputy, you know about HGN. Okay? That's caused by alcohol. So, how much did you have to drink?
She forgot how to count and started to stare blankly into the officer's face. Safe to say, she failed to prove herself sober by a long shot.
Where are we
Go
going?
to the front of the car first. All right.
Legal limit for a breath test is 0.08. Shelby blew a 0.216. She was fired immediately after her arrest. Legend has it, she still says, "I'm a Pinellas County deputy every time she's in trouble," leaving her co-workers at Home Depot perplexed. And that's all for today. 2 drunk cops who should not hold a badge, let alone be allowed to drive. Glad to see they didn't get any professional courtesy from their peers. More cops like that, and we might be a better society. If you liked the video, consider subscribing, and be sure to check out this next one right here.
What do we do, pull the cops on him?
No, because what I'm doing is legal, sir. Let's just check out what clandestine activity is going on here.
Where you going?
Oh, just doing a quick CO sweep.
No.
You guys are really chill. Mind if I just get in real quick?
No.
There are so many scumbag cops that think they're above the law, until it all comes crashing down by the power of a higher authority. And that's when their reign of terror finally comes to an end.
After you got home, you were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over.
Dumb cops are everywhere these days, and the only people who seem to get them under control are people with higher authority. Today, we will be looking at cases where evil cops got humbled by their boss. On Sunday, June 9, 2024, Sergeant LaFave was on duty in full uniform traveling south on Interstate 25, county of Bernalillo, New Mexico. The sergeant noticed a vehicle pacing north at 112 miles per hour. The sergeant soon stopped the car and walked up to it, but realized the person sitting inside was not a civilian.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's the hurry?
I'm just in my way to work. I have like 11 minutes left.
Yeah, you have 9 minutes left?
Yeah, I
Okay.
go in at 12.
Okay, and also, you're not staying in your lane.
I'm sorry, boss. I have a low tire. That's all it is.
Come back here and talk to me real quick.
Yeah.
Come back here. Yep. Over here. Yeah, so you're doing so stand right here. So did you even see me on the freeway?
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Okay. I've been chasing you probably since the 2:12-ish.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, did you do a favor? You have your weapon on you, right?
What's that?
You have your weapon on you?
Yes, sir.
Let's put it in your car real quick.
Okay.
And your taser. Come back here.
Yes, sir.
Over here. When does shift start?
12, sir.
12? Okay, start here. So, Mr. Hernandez, where are you coming from?
Las Lunas.
Where do you live at in Las Lunas?
What's that?
Where do you live at?
It's difficult to comprehend how an officer could be driving at such a high speed and failing to maintain lane discipline, but eventually the sergeant uncovers the truth.
What's with you? Okay, 1, you're speeding.
Yes, sir.
With no lights on.
Yes, sir.
2, I don't know why you keep going off the road. That's why I stopped you.
Honestly, can I show you why?
Well, you can tell me why.
It's because I don't have my other light or my other key, and so my other key it fucks me up because I don't have my other key in the ignition, and so it's pulling on my belt. That's why. I can show you, sir.
So that's why you can't stay in one lane?
No.
Okay, no. I asked you why can't you stay in one lane?
Because I'm trying to log on to all my stuff and everything like that.
Okay. So when did you start logging into it?
Honestly, I can show you. I've been trying to log on and doing all my other stuff.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Mr. Hernandez, when did you last drink alcohol?
Yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna check your eyes real quick.
Okay.
Put your toes together.
Yep.
I'm gonna talk about flashing lights. What time yesterday?
Probably 12.
Okay, noon yesterday?
Yes, sir.
So 12 hours ago?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No. Like noon the day prior.
Okay, I'm gonna check your eyes. So nothing drink recently?
No, sir.
Okay, any major head injury?
Just a headache recently, but nothing crazy.
Okay. When did you graduate the academy?
About 3 years ago, sir.
Okay. Was I one of your instructors?
What's that?
Was I one of your instructors?
No, sir.
Okay. See my fingertip?
Yes, sir.
Follow my fingertip with your eyes only. And don't move your head.
Yes,
so, Mr. Hernandez, can you explain why I would smell alcohol from your breath?
I don't know why, sir.
Okay, here we go. Don't move your head. Mr. Hernandez, did you have a license?
On me, yeah.
Can I see it?
Sergeant Lefebvre couldn't believe what he was seeing, so he had to do the test again just to make sure.
Okay, come on, Mr. Hernandez. Stand right there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, same drill. Put your heel and toes together.
Yes, sir.
Is that your sides?
Yes, sir.
Follow my fingertip. Don't move your head. Don't look at my knuckle, look at my fingertip, okay? Mr. Hernandez, 2 more quick tests. We'll possibly get you on your way. Any problems walking, bouncing, or turning?
I mean, just boost, but nothing crazy.
Okay. Those are what you use every single day?
Yeah, relatively. I changed the insoles on them, but...
Come over with me. Stand right here. Yep, on my light.
Yes, sir.
Face your police unit. Put your heel and toes together. Right now, the only thing I want you to do is just listen to me, okay? Okay. Can you imagine a straight line from your left foot to my right foot? Can you imagine a straight line?
Oh, I'm sorry, which way?
Just imagine a straight line from your left foot to my right foot. Nope, don't do anything. Just imagine a straight line.
Okay.
Don't move your foot.
Okay.
Don't move your foot. Put your feet together, right?
Okay.
Okay. Imagine. Okay. Don't do anything. Next up will be step number 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, turn and face me. Heels and toes together. Hands on your sides.
Can we do it on the other side of your unit? It's super windy.
What's that?
Can we do the other test on the side of your unit?
No, we're state police. Everything's done in our front.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's super windy.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Okay.
I did the test.
Okay.
Okay. So,
No, I'm just saying that.
Okay.
That's fine.
If you were having trouble comprehending his words, you are not alone. His speech was so slurred that it was hardly understandable.
1004, 1005. Just keep on counting until you try to stop. So during this test, you at your sides, look down the foot that's elevated, and count out loud.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Do you fully understand?
Yeah, can I?
Sure. You can face whichever way you want. Whenever you're ready, I'll tell you when to stop.
1001, 1002, 1003.
Okay, come over with me. Can you count backwards?
Yes, sir. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 44, 45, 44, 43.
You're done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The alphabet.
Yes, sir.
Starting with the letter H as in Henry, stopping at the letter R as in Robert. Recite them forward. Don't sing them.
H star.
H star.
HIJKLMNOPQR.
Okay. Unfortunately, Mr. Hernandez, I believe that you're well over the legal limit.
Okay.
Okay. Go and take every. So I will do the favor of that. Would you disagree with me?
I wouldn't agree with you, sir.
No, I said, would you disagree with me?
I would disagree with you.
Okay.
This coward didn't even have the guts to admit that he was drunk. It's because he was corrupted and didn't want to feel guilt for his erratic behavior.
You're speeding.
Yes, sir.
Your driving behavior.
Okay.
I mean, yes. I mean, Yes. Did you do great in the fields? No. Do you know how to do the field sobriety test? Yes. Your speech. I've never heard you speak. The strong odor. Your eye movements. Okay.
Okay, but my eye movement and nothing else. Okay. I'm not going to argue.
Oh, I know you're not.
I'm good. Here.
Who's your sergeant?
You want me to give him a call?
We'll call him in a minute.
You honestly, you don't need to do all that. Like I can.
Well, you can have your gun belt, yeah.
What do you want? Do you want me to put in my unit?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me your key. You know this one?
Which am I unlocking?
Oh.
It's the.
Oh, there's no key fob?
Long one, sir.
There's no key fob?
No, sir.
Did you have your phone?
Yes, sir.
We need more officers like Sergeant Lefebvre. No nonsense, no discrimination, just doing what's right. He didn't even think twice before calling him out.
Oh, do you have a t-shirt? Do you have a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Let's check out the APD. No. Okay, look back there. Front of this car. Face front of this car. Yep. Lower your hands. Mr. Hernandez? That's what they said, Mr. Callas.
Oh, that's my shirt. That's my partner. I wear his shirt.
Okay.
It's just because his shirt fits better.
Okay. So, Mr. Hernandez, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something very important. You are now under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and/or drugs. The next compact consent act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who's available at the hospital, or a physician of your own choice to perform additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by a law enforcement agency, which is us, the New York State Police. Mr. Hernandez, do you agree to take our test? Every time I'm asking for a breath test.
No, sir.
Okay.
Jordan was transported to the state police office for processing, where he refused to give a breath sample. Jordan pleaded not guilty to the charges and is on administrative leave until the investigation concludes. If you think this officer was out of his mind, wait until you see this next case in which the district attorney of a county was caught over speeding.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over.
On April 4th, 2024, a surprising turn of events occurred when Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Dorley was caught in a high-speed chase. It all happened while she was on her way home, and her priceless reaction upon realizing that actions have consequences was truly unforgettable.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call Dennis.
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. You were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone? It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Good, ma'am. Can you please stay at the back? This is a legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
No. Hey, baby, get your little guy out of here.
Sir, I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And
Coming
she
home from
failed
work.
to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Here's your
Don't
phone
you-
back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
leave? No. Get out of my spot.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because-
Can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. Okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were
I
initiated.
didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah? There were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind
I'm
you.
not dealing with you right
Can
now.
you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA of Monroe County.
Despite the officer's repeated requests for her to stay outside, she persistently insisted on entering the house and verbally abused the officer.
How am I being an
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand
Yes,
that, but
I'm
that doesn't
coming
give
home
you
from work,
a right
and
to
I
go
was
55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand that, ma'am.
I don't really
I understand
care.
that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just don't understand the hostility. I understand you're coming home from work.
And half the time I was on the phone with Dennis telling him, why are you pulling me over?
You're not even supposed to be on the phone to begin with. You should
yes.
know that.
I'm hands-free? Absolutely.
Okay.
You should know the law.
Okay, if it is hands-free, that's great. But at the end of the day, you're going 55 and a 35. That's 20
Okay.
miles over the speed limit.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day? 3 murders in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
Sandra just wouldn't stop boasting about her status, but the officer calmly carried out his duty according to the law.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you just to leave.
Well, I'm having a supervisor come because that's what my chief told me to do.
Alright, so you're coming out with 5 minutes? Yeah.
Do you have your driver's license?
I just showed you my driver's
You show me your badge.
Thanks, 7-4. With EMS, a 14-year-old having a seizure, 200 East River Road, apartment 200 on the 3rd
Because
floor.
I was going 55 up Phillips Road.
10-4, you can show me Juliet.
And I was
She's
just
part
trying
of. She's a DA.
Yep, I know. And I was just trying to pull into my driveway. I was on
Okay.
the phone with Dennis Kohlmeyer saying, would you please tell the person who's following me that
Listen,
I'm almost home?
Ma'am, I understand you were going home, but I started my lights back at Phillips Road.
I'm on Phillips Road, yes,
Yes.
you did, and there are other cars.
Okay, at the end of the day, I was stopping you for speed. If you
I've
just
had
stopped,
a really bad day. I've been dealing with murders
and I get
in the
it,
city
and I
all
get
the-
it. We have bad
I'm
days
sorry,
also,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry, I'm sorry.
We have bad days also. I'm gonna just add it to the job real quick. You can just go and actually add it. You don't have to use the error. At the end of the day, I was just making a traffic stop, doing my job, what I was supposed to do.
Well, fine, thank you.
Okay? So now, supervisor's on his way, and then we'll go from there.
Supervisor's coming over here.
Huh?
Who?
Sergeant Johnson. I understand you had it. Like, I get it. We all have bad days at work.
And I'm going to go in the house. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
No, this is a traffic stop. And
I was speeding on Phillips Road. He turned around. I didn't know if it was me. I wasn't sure because there were other cars going back and forth. Then I got to turning into the field press, and I'm like, I'm just going to drive home. That's what I did. So I came to school. And I got on the phone with Dennis. I don't know. Even before I turned, when I turned in and said, you know, it's me that they're stopping. Just tell them it's me. So I don't know. That's weird.
General rule of thumb is if you see the lights behind you, pull over.
942.
You know what? There are other cars in Phillips
942.
I'm just going to pull in.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff.
I would advise against that. I mean, you're supposed to pull off to the side of the road if somebody with their emergency lights is coming behind you anyways.
Yeah, I just
Corey, it's fine. Just, we're having supervisors come. and then we'll go from there.
The scene was tense as multiple officers, along with their supervisors, arrived to restore order. The situation only escalated as the culprit refused to admit her blatant disregard for the law.
Not at least write her something. So
I get it. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to...
I'll at least write her the freaking going 55 and a 20.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I got discretion whether or not.
No, I get it. I understand.
So.
Hello.
I'm only just going to start the one ticket. Alright, ma'am. So, I'm issuing you speed in zone, 55 and a 35.
That's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over, we can have a conversation, and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety, so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but...
I'm sorry that you had a bad day, and I'm sorry it went this way, but I do respect what you do. Have a good day, man.
But I would say, here's something else to call Dennis on this. You know the house...
95 to your radio is completely unreadable.
Directly across from what?
If you're at the stop sign of Phillips Road.
After the stop, Dorley apologized in a video interview. I had just come from work. I was dealing with 3 homicides over the weekend, but we all have bad days and stress, and it was wrong for me to take it out on an officer that was simply doing his job. All 9 members of the Rochester City Council sent a letter to State Attorney General Letitia James asking her to investigate the incident. Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Dorley apologized on Monday, a day after New York Governor Kathy Hochul referred the April 22 incident to the State Commission on Prosecutorial Conduct. What I did was wrong, no excuses, Dorley said in her apology. I take full responsibility for my actions. The body cam video, obtained by NBC affiliate WHEC of Rochester, showed that the exchange started when a Webster police officer pulled up to Dorley's garage where she had just parked. And that's all for today. Should states pay for the police such high salaries for such abysmal performance? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to check out this next video right here.
Look, ma'am, I don't want to hurt you, but if you don't listen to me, I'm going to have to.
You're gonna tase me?